Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Press Yours On You designs promotional items and create just about anything to showcase your company. Communities celebrate their school spirit and turn to us too for screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and more. Press Yours On You, Highway 24, Camp Point.
Well, good evening to you. Welcome alongside at Bolshoi Gymnasium in Pittsfield, Illinois for tonight's broadcast of high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports as the Pittsfield Sockies play host to the Griggsville Perry Tornadoes. Good evening to you. I'm Charlie Holt. John's alongside as well. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. The Sockies are 5-7, the Tornadoes 1-10, but a good rivalry matchup anytime these two teams get together. We'll talk more about the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Glad you're with us here on Central Illinois Sports. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by the City of Pittsfield, Trash Queen, Best Systems Insulators, Great Rivers Bank, FCA of West Central Illinois, Matt Hughes Channel Seeds, Illinois FBFM Bob Ray, Dear Western Grain Services, Pike County Real Estate, Illini Community Hospital, Niebuhr Funeral Home, Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Derek Harris, Abney Home Improvement, State Farm Insurance Agent Ron Prentice, Cascom, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, Lanham Chiropractic, Geared Up Custom Apparel and Awards, John Penny & Sons Custom Builders, Farmers National Bank of Griggsville. Also by Bowler's Universe, Real Mint and Twine, Steve Smith Painting, the Pike County Express, Press Yours on You, and North Adams State Bank. We thank all of our sponsors for helping us bring the games to you on Central Illinois Sports. A time out here, the Sockies and the Tornadoes. Back with you with more after this.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the City of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The City of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season. For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. GreatRiversBank.bank. That's the place to learn all about the great banking services Great Rivers Bank has to offer to you. You can also stop by any of their locations in Pittsfield, Liberty, or Barry and fill out that online loan application at GreatRiversBank.bank. They're here for you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. The Pittsfield Sockies are 5-7 on the season after going 1-2 at the Macomb Holiday Basketball Tournament, beating Wethersfield in a tight contest in overtime before falling to West Hancock 39-32 and then losing handily to the host team in the Macomb High Bombers. This Griggsville Perry outfit is 1-10 on the season. Their first win of the year came against Brussels on the 27th of December in a 47-42 game. Most recently, they lost to Southeastern 60-40. The Tornadoes will have a couple of close losses on the season, a 52-49 loss to Northwestern Greenfield, a 76-73 loss to Carrollton, a 65-61 loss to Rushville, and then a 9-point loss to Triopia. So the Tornadoes have been in quite a few contests, just really still working on trying to get over that hump and picking up those close, or changing those close games, I should say, into victories. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. A decent crowd on hand for tonight's matchup. It's also mini cheer camp night, so that helps bring some of the fans out to the game as well. An overtime game in the junior varsity contest, but it won't set us back much because they were playing shortened quarters in that game anyway. So we should start actually a little before regular start time here in about 10 minutes or so. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll pause for this timeout to hear from some of the sponsors helping to bring tonight's broadcast to you on Central Illinois Sports.
Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year from all of us at Fellowship of Christian Athletes of Western Illinois. Julie Ross in the Quincy area, Todd Sweatman in the Jacksonville area, Stephanie Bird, our administrator, and myself, Jack Hull, wish all of you the happiest and merriest of Christmas. It's end of the year time. If you're looking for a place to donate for the year end, go to westernilfca.org. We could use your help in promoting Christ in Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Few things compare to Camp Point Central's fans' dedication to the Panthers. The same can be said about Channel and the farmers they serve. You see, unlike other seed companies, they don't have salesmen. With Channel, you get the advantage of a dedicated Channel seedsman, a trusted year-round advisor who can provide the right recommendations for your fields. It's their hands-on approach that truly sets them apart. Customized service, expert advice, elite seed management products. Find your Channel seedsman at channel.com or contact local district sales manager Matt Hughes at 217-242-8852. Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461 or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Phone 217-593-7233. Contact Bob Ray, Jesse Shootman, and Triopian Kansas State grad Emily Carls. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Welcome back to the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Ben, we've got a lot of great things coming up for you here in the next couple of weeks on Central Illinois Sports. The game tonight, of course, and Pittsfield's on the road next week as they'll take on Pleasant Plains on the 7th in what should be a tough matchup for this Saki squad. And if I can get it to flip through with me here, then on Friday night we'll be back here at Bolshoi Gym as the Sakis welcome Quincy Notre Dame to town. And then after that, John, a little thing called the Winchester Tournament, all 26 games. The only place you can watch and listen to each and every game of the Winchester Invitational Tournament is right here on Central Illinois Sports. We'll have 8 games for you on Saturday the 11th, and then games throughout the week before we wrap it up a week from Saturday, 2 weeks from tomorrow, if you're keeping track on your calendars at home, with the championship game around 7 o'clock that night. But lots of things to happen between then. But one of the things you need to do to be able to keep up to date with all the things going on here with Central Illinois Sports is to subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's very easy. On YouTube, they have come up with a very simple way to do that. There's a button that says subscribe. If you click on that, we appreciate it, and we certainly hope you join the nearly 700 folks who have done that so far. And thank you for helping us grow our reach here on Central Illinois Sports. When these two teams met up a year ago, it was in December, and it was a 60-57 win for Pittsfield at Griggsville Perry in a game that was back and forth the entire night. Both teams suffered kind of a down season by the standards of these two coaches, and Todd Bradshaw and Brad Tomei. The Tornadoes were 5-25. The Sakis only won 7 games on their own right. And John, I don't think all of a sudden Brad Tomei and Todd Bradshaw have forgotten how to coach from the times that they were coaching teams that were winning 20 plus games on a regular basis. So, for all the people that have decided that the head coach is the problem for these two programs, I would tell you you're foolish on that note. But they're working with kids who some of the programs, both of them playing some youngsters out there, and both of them have some bright spots on the young side they're really looking forward to here in the near future. And if you stay positive, as these two programs usually try to do, and keep on building things like wins usually work themselves out in the end. But you hear a lot of things as you're out and about talking to people, and one of the things you hear is, Man, well, they need to get rid of the coach. Well, this is in the NFL. You're not going to fire everybody. I hate to break it to you. These guys are doing it for pennies when you start looking at the hours. So maybe just shut up and control what you can control. Is that enough of a soapbox for you, sir?
I haven't even climbed up on mine yet.
They don't call him the best color commentator in this gym for nothing. He's the only color commentator in the gym here tonight. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Great Rivers Bank, they're here to help you with all of your banking needs. Applying for a loan has never been easier than it is right now with the folks at Great Rivers Bank. Log on to greatriversbank.bank and fill out the online loan application, and you'll see how easy it is to apply today. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. We'll pause for a timeout here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll take a look at some last moments keys to the game. We'll also carry the national anthem live for you courtside here at Voschel Gymnasium. Should be a fun night of basketball. The Sockies and the Tornadoes on Central Illinois Sports.
The team at Pike County Real Estate specializes in residential homes, commercial properties, tillable, and hunting land in West Central Illinois and Northeastern Missouri. We treat our clients with the utmost respect and do our very best to connect buyers and sellers together to best suit the needs of our customers. See our current properties at www.pikecorealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for Pike County Real Estate. At Illini Community Hospital, our goal is to provide high-quality medical care close to the communities we call home. Our team of providers and nurses are here to help guide you every step of the way to your healthcare journey with the personalized style of medicine you've come to expect from Illini. Illini is proud to welcome Dr. Esfaldo Wesley, oncologist, to our oncology team. He joins Sherry White, nurse practitioner, providing high-quality oncology care right here at home. For more information, visit IlliniHospital.org. Illini Community Hospital, proudly improving the health of our communities. For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situations change? Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important for you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. The Sockies and the Tornadoes finishing up with their warm-ups in preparation of tonight's broadcast for you here on Central Illinois Sports. Hey, just up the road, that Washington and Quincy High game is a little chippy in that contest, John. The Blue Devils, 6 technicals in the first half, including 2 on their head coach, Andy Douglas. He was ejected from the game, and I'd like to know a little bit more about what's going on there against the Washington squad, because that's just not something you expect out of a Quincy High program for sure.
Yeah, not what you expect out of Andy Douglas either, knowing him, seeing him for the years that he was at Liberty.
A very tough loss. Looks like that game is final now, 55-45. As Washington wins that game. It was at Washington, and anytime you see something like that, it makes you raise your eyebrows for sure to kind of see what happened and how that whole thing went down. Keys to this game for the Tornadoes, they're not going to match up greatly size-wise with the Sockies, so they need some really big play today out of the likes of Leedy in this contest, and they'll need some of their guys to play a little big. You might have to see Avery Bradshaw play some in that post area on the defensive side, and you'll be able to, if you're Pittsfield, you would think, be able to use your size to your advantage for the Tornado squad. One of the things they do have on the Sockies is quickness of the guard play, especially with Tate Koonsman. He's just much quicker than anybody else that is going to be on the floor here tonight. If he's able to penetrate and kick to the corners, the Tornadoes could get some good looks from outside. If you're Pittsfield, obviously you try to contain that driving ability of Koonsman and make sure you hit the glass hard and use that size advantage that you have in this contest. The Tornadoes and the Sockies are headed to their respective benches. We will have the national anthem as the Socky anthem singers under the direction of James Felpausch, our courtside for our Star Spangled Banner.
Singer national anthem.
Thank you to the Saki Anthem Singers, doing a great job as always.
Yes, they are. John did a really great job with the anthem again here tonight at Volschel Gym. Another nice crowd on hand here for high school basketball action. Glad you're with us here on Central Illinois Sports. Let's meet the starting lineups for this Griggsville Perry squad. Todd Bradshaw, their head coach. They're 1-10 on the season. Their lineup looks like this. At a guard, he's a 5'10 sophomore, Tate Koonsman. At another guard, he's a 6-foot junior, Cash Kirk. And at the third guard spot is the 5'10 senior, Dalton Sherman. At a forward, he's a 6'2 junior, Ethan Leedy. And at the other forward spot is the 6'1 senior, Tucker Koonsman. Tucker and Tate Koonsman, Leedy, Sherman, and Kirk for the Tornadoes. For the Pittsfield Sockies, Brad Tomei, their head coach. They're 5-7 on the year. Their lineup tonight looks like this. At a guard, he's a 6'3 senior, Cooper Priest. At another guard is the 6-foot junior, Cade Tomhaven. At the third guard, the 6'2 junior, Peyton Apps. At a forward tonight for the Sockies, the 6'6 senior, Will Guthrie. And at the other forward, the 6'3 sophomore, Carter Clack. Clack, Guthrie, Tomhave, Apps, and Priest for the 5-7 Pittsfield Sockies. Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you in part by the Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. And also by Bowlers Universe daily lunch specials Monday through Friday, $9. Any sandwich, fries, and a drink. Sign up today for the Indoor Bags League. It starts on January 10th at 7 o'clock. It's just $10 a person. And mark your calendar, the next time they'll be serving brunch at Bowlers Universe will be the 25th of this month from 10 a.m. until noon. The Tornadoes are in the visiting maroon uniforms with the white numbers and gold trim. The Sockies are in the home whites with the red numbers and black trim here this evening. Just about ready to tip this one off. Leedy will be the man jumping center for the Tornadoes, as Guthrie will step into the center circle for the Sockies. Sit back and enjoy high school basketball on Central Illinois Sports. Referee Dwayne Kerfman gives some last-minute instructions. He steps into the center circle. The tip is up, and it's controlled by the Sockies as Priest takes the ball into the front court. Out to Tom Have. Works it over to Apps against the man-to-man defense in the early going employed by Griggsville Perry. Right side, Priest gets the basketball with Sherman playing tough on him. Out top to Guthrie. They leave him alone, kind of daring him to shoot the three there. He can shoot it for Pittsfield. Between the circles, it goes to Priest. Brad Tomhave shouts out some instructions, looking for some movement. They get it to Klatt at the free throw line. Over to Tomhave at the free throw line the other way, and a blocking foul going to be called away from the ball on an illegal screen, allegedly, against Peyton Apps.
That'll be Apps' first, team first, and also the first turnover against Pittsfield. And
that will give the Tornadoes the ball on the first time of the night as Koonsman will bring it up. This is Tate Koonsman, the outstanding sophomore guard. Works out the pick from Tucker Koonsman. They'll work it inside, and there's another moving screen, and two for $1 tonight.
That one will go against Tucker Koonsman, his first, and the team first, also first turnover. Must be a point of emphasis.
Tornadoes with a little full court pressure. The Sockies will inbound it in the backcourt to Tomhave. Tomhave will work it across to Klatt. Klatt turns and faces right side to Guthrie. Guthrie holds it high above his head. He'll work it out between the circles to Tomhave. 7-11 to play in the first. No score in the early going on the Trash Queen scoreboard here. Here's a lob pass down low to Klatt. Got too far underneath. Missed the shot. Rebound. Klatt got it back. He'll rise back up. Missed it again. And Kirk has the rebound for the Tornadoes. Into the front court with it is Sherman. Works it out between the circles to Tate Koonsman. Koonsman left side. Tucker Koonsman for a three. Good from downtown. And he gives Griggsville Perry an early 3-0 advantage on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 6:45 to play in the first. Tomhave with it in the backcourt. He'll work it across to Apps. In the corner it goes to Cooper Priest. To the top of the key, Guthrie left alone for a tray on the way, no good. And the rebound run down by Koonsman in the corner. Off to Sherman. Sherman takes it to Tucker Koonsman, now to Leedy. He'll drive into the front court, had it knocked loose, but is able to gain control. Out to Sherman, right side Tucker Koonsman. To Kirk in the paint. Off to Sherman, left side tray, it's good. And the Tornadoes a 6-0 lead as they hit nothing but the bottom of the net on back-to-back shots. 6:13 to play in the first. Apps with the basketball in the backcourt for the Sockies. He'll work it across on the dribble against Kirk. Now between the circles to Tomhave. Right side it goes to Guthrie. Guthrie with the dribble, top of the key finds Priest. Looks for an opening. Now it goes to Klatt. Klatt will work at free throw line to Guthrie. Turns down the shot. Down low, quick pass to Apps. He gets it to go. And Pittsfield on the board at the 5:50 mark of this first quarter to make it a 6-2 score. Into the front court, Koonsman brings it up quickly for Griggsville Perry. Works off of the screen. Bounce pass left side goes to Kirk. Little curl around play to Sherman. He'll put it up and in for an easy 2. And the Tornadoes out to an 8-2 lead, tying their largest lead of the contest. Sherman with 5 in the early going for GP. Into the front court, Tom Habe to Apps. Left side finds Priest behind the arc. Looking down low for the lob, not open. Out top, Guthrie, now to Tom Habe. 5:19 to play in the first quarter. GP off to a hot start here. Left side, Guthrie with the basketball. To Priest out front. Not a lot of smoothness right now offensively for Pittsfield. Free throw line goes to Klatt. Off to Guthrie. Guthrie looks down low. There was the man, but he missed him instead. Tom Habe fires a shot. It's not close from the free throw line, and the rebound down to Tate Koonsman. He'll work it into the front court, full speed ahead, coast to coast, left-hand layup up and good. 10-2 lead for GP and a timeout by Brad Tomei. We'll pause as well. 4:53 to play in the first. 10-2 Tornadoes. Back with you after this.
Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, a branch of United Community Bank, wants to be your bank. Their friendly and helpful staff enjoys working with customers to give them the best banking experience possible. They're a full-service bank offering savings, checking, CDs, IRAs, and now offering mobile banking where you can bank from your smartphone. They can handle all your borrowing needs, whether it's home, auto, commercial, or agricultural loans. Contact Farmers State Bank at 217-593-7756. We want to be your bank. Member FDIC.
Well, GP storms out to a 10-2 lead, 4:53 to play in the first quarter on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Pittsfield took the timeout, and we're back to live action. Length of the court to go for the Sockies. Tom Have with it in the backcourt. Works it across on the bounce against Koonsman. Between the circles, Apps, it goes left side to Priest. Priest looks in the paint, lobs down low, Noah Gay overthrows him, and the Sockies' second turnover of the contest is Gay not able to control it. Into the front court, Sherman to Kirk right side. Back to Sherman, who's got 5 in the early going for the maroon-clad Tornadoes. To Koonsman. Koonsman will work a little one-on-one against Priest here from the top of the key. Dribble drive, rises, shoots, and can't get it to go. Rebound, Guthrie with the board for the Sockies, his first. Off to Apps, who takes it into the front court. Over to Tom Hay. 4:14 to play in the first. 10-2 Tornadoes. Guthrie lob down low to Gay. Shot up good, and he's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line, trying to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way here.
Foul is going to go against Cash Kirk. That's his first, team second against Griggsville Perry. It'll be Noah Gay to the free throw line, shooting 1.
Nate Scranton in for Pittsfield as Priest sits down.
10-4 the score, 4:10 to go in the first quarter of play. Griggsville Perry with the 6-point lead. Shot up and good for Gay, give him 3.
Makes it a 10-5 ball game, almost halfway home in this first quarter. Trash Queen, our proud scoreboard sponsor, 320-4320 for all of your residential trash pickup needs. Sherman into the front court, Leedy on the baseline, skips it across to Koonsman, turns down the tray, and they'll say he travels. First turnover of the game, a second against GP. Here comes Avery Bradshaw into the game for GP, the 6'1 junior. He will replace Leedy. Also into the contest is Ethan Lothridge. He's a 6'1 sophomore. And they'll bring into the game Jackson Freeman, the 5'9 sophomore. Staying on the floor will be Tucker Koonsman and Dalton Sherman for Griggsville Perry. 3:57 to play in the first. 10-5 advantage for the Tornadoes. Into the front court. Scranton snuck back. He'll go up for a layup. Missed it off the bottom of the rim. And the rebound down to Lothridge. Works it to Bradshaw into the front court. Out front, Koonsman stands at about the volleyball spike line. He's looking for somebody to pop up. That'll be Lothridge. Lothridge lets him run through the screens, and they'll call the third moving screen of the night.
That one will go against Avery Bradshaw, his first, team third turnover against Griggsville Perry. 2 against Griggsville Perry, 1 against Pittsfield, and yeah.
Now we'll have a bench warning on the Tornado coach as
Hey, Todd Bradshaw just laughs.
as Doug Elledge is having none of it tonight, he says. Inbounds pass comes in the backcourt to Scranton. 3:35 to play in the first. Elledge, of course, has coached at both of these schools. Now an official. Between the circles, Apps with the basketball for the Sockies. Looking for an opening. He'll lob it in the middle and throw it away. Not much open there. Into the front court, Koonsman on the run out. He'll put up a shot, and they'll say he traveled.
4th turnover against Griggsville Perry.
Here's Cooper Priest into the game, along with Carter Klatt. They'll replace Gay and Tom Hay for Pittsfield. 3:20 to play in the first. 10-5 advantage for the Tornadoes here. Apps to inbound. Gets it into Scranton in the backcourt with Sherman manning up on him. And the full court man pressure here by Griggsville Perry. Scranton takes it across. The sophomore guard for Pittsfield. The right side, Guthrie gets it on the wing. Lobs it down low to Klatt. Rises, missed it, but they'll say he was fouled by Lothridge, who didn't have a help side defender. He did a pretty nice job of holding his own that time, but they'll say he got Klatt on the wrist.
Lothridge's first, team fourth. Klatt to the free throw line, shooting 2. Looking for his first points of the night. 10-5 the score, 3:06 to go first quarter of play. Griggsville Perry with lead, first one up and no good for Klatt.
Gillette Twine, located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport, your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and so much more. Stop by and see them or call 285-5013.
Misses them both, and Avery Bradshaw with the rebound is first.
3 minutes to play in the first. A 10-5 lead for the Tornadoes over Pittsfield. GP on the attack. Left side with it, Sherman. Open again for 3, and he can't get this one to rattle home. Rattled halfway down and back out for Sherman. Apps with the rebound, pushes it into the front court. Down low, Klatt. Rises, missed it. Gets his own board. Goes back up, missed it. Fouled, and he'll shoot 2, and I think Lothridge will be the guilty party again.
That time they called it on Lothridge, his second, team
believe
fifth.
me?
I didn't.
Think I'd lie to you about that?
You would. 10-5 the score, 2:45 to go in the first quarter of play. First one up for is good. He's got a point.
Call Steve Smith Painting for all of your painting needs, from one room to the whole house, from a fence to a barn or grain bin. Steve Smith Painting can do it all with quality work and affordable pricing. Steve Smith Painting, 217-248-0993.
Carter Klatt makes them both that time. He's 2 for 4 from there. He's got 4 points. Makes it a 10. Should be a 10-7 game. Yep, there we go. 10-7. 2:45 to go in the first quarter.
First half of the first half.
Yeah, exactly. The first half of the first half.
Tom Avis checked back in as Apps took a chair. Koonsman's got the ball on the dribble for the Tornadoes. Right side to Kirk. Kirk between the circles to Tucker Koonsman. Now Sherman. Left side Tate Koonsman as the Sakis are in a zone. Off the Tucker Koonsman 3, way short. And the rebound down to Klatt. Klatt with 3 boards in the early going. Tomei bounce pass into the front court to Guthrie. Down low, knocked out of bounds. Nice defensive recovery by Cash Kirk. That will allow a stoppage in play, and Leedy will return to the fray for this Griggsville Perry squad.
Sit down Tucker Koonsman also back into the game. Jackson Freeman. And sitting down Sherman.
2:21 to play in the first. Kind of a longer first quarter here. Lob pass comes into Guthrie. He'll rise, shoot, and get that shot to roll through. Makes it 10-9. Koonsman will bring it quickly the other way for the Tornadoes. Toward the right wing against Tom Hay. Dribble drive inside, rises, shoot, block. Ooh, no, they'll say, how did he lose it out of bounds off of himself?
Do you call it a block shot, so no turnover, or do you call it a turnover?
That could be a block shot, and then it was off of him out of bounds, I would say.
Yeah.
I don't know. Looked like a foul to me. Tom Hay with it. He works it to Scranton across the half-court line now. Nobody guarding him. He'll work it over on the wing to Priest. Priest has taken it top of the key, finds Guthrie. Guthrie to Klatt, free throw line extended. Looks in the paint, nothing open. Now to Priest. Priest will dish it down low to Tomei. He'll rise and have his shot blocked. Rebound loose. Tomei's got it back in the middle there. Shot up no good. He hits the deck and is fouled, and he'll shoot 2 shots.
That foul is going to go against Avery Bradshaw, his second, team 6th. And Tom Have to the free throw line looking for his first points of the night. 10-9 the score, 1:44 to go in the first quarter of play. Griggsville Perry with a 1-point lead. And Tom Have shooting a pair. First one up is too long, no good.
For 40 years, people have trusted North Adams State Bank for their financial needs. Whether it be for your business, farm, or personal finances, they can help. North Adams State Bank offers competitive rates with hometown service, locations in Ursa and Camp Point. Small enough to know you, large enough to service all of your financial needs. Member FDIC.
Tom Have makes the second one for 2 from there, and we're tied at 10.
10 all on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 1:39 to play in the first. Koonsman with it left side to Freeman. Freeman is just a youngster, just a sophomore. He'll work it out between the circles to Kirk. One bounce and a pass to Koonsman. Koonsman's game is the dribble drive pull up. He misses this one, and Apps has the board for the Sakis. He'll take it into the front court, works it off to Priest on the right wing. He'll fire a 3 in transition, no good. Rebound, they'll call a foul underneath against Peyton Apps.
That foul will be Peyton App's second, and the team's second. It'll be ball out of bounds, length of the court to go for Pittsfield.
Apps looks like he'll stay on the floor. Here comes Tucker Koonsman back in along with Sherman. Freeman will take a chair along with Tate Koonsman. It looks like Apps will find the bench here as Nate Scranton checks back in for Pittsfield. 10-10 with 1:19 to play in this first quarter. Tornadoes with the basketball. Bounce pass out front to Leedy. Leedy with it will bounce it over to Kirk on the right side. Tries the dribble drive in the middle. Runner up shot block. No, the referee out front will say that Guthrie got a part of the hand and he'll be called for the foul.
That'll be Guthrie's first and the team third. And to the free throw line, Cash Kirk shooting a pair. He's looking for his first point tonight. We're tied at 10, 1:05 to go in the first quarter play. First one up for Kirk is good.
Here's Freeman returning after a quick breather. He replaces Avery Bradshaw for the Tornadoes.
Next one up for Kirk is too long, no good. Rebound comes down to Will Guthrie.
And Leedy will be called for being over the back.
That'll be Tanner Leedy's first foul, team seventh, and we'll walk to the other end, shoot 1-1. Will Guthrie will be shooting 1-1. 11-10 the score. Griggsville Perry with a 1-point lead. 1:05 to go in the first quarter of play. Guthrie shooting 1-1. Being the bonus for the rest of the half here. Guthrie's got 2 points on a made shot. First one up for him is good. He'll get the bonus.
And I need to apologize to Tanner Leedy. I think I called him Ethan earlier.
You did.
Well, you know why? Look at this card. What does that say there? It says Ethan Leedy.
Jack can't type.
I just thought maybe he was going by a different name like Chad Ochocinco did for a while.
Oh, there you go. And Guthrie makes them both first lead change of the night as Pittsfield has a 1-point lead.
It was 11-11. Hopefully you made a wish. And with 1 minute left in the first quarter, it's a 12-11 advantage for the Sockies. Out top with it is Koonsman near the half-court line. Bounce pass left side to Tucker Koonsman. Tucker's the senior. Tate is the sophomore. Tucker has picked it up, works a pass right side, knocked out of bounds by Guthrie. It'll be Tornado basketball. Fouled disparity in this game. 7 called against GP, 3 against Pittsfield. The Sockies, you would have to point out if you were watching the game, have made a much larger emphasis of getting the ball in the paint, which is where you usually draw fouls. Koonsman drives right past Tom Habe into the front court, works it off in the corner to Tucker Koonsman. Now back to Tate. He is cat quick, and now he's fouled by Tom Habe.
Tom Habe's first, team fourth.
Not what you would call the best defensive effort.
Held at the volleyball spike line there, a long way from the basket.
Well, defense is played with your feet, and fouls are made with your hands. Into the front court, Koonsman works it against Tom Habe, but still drawing him. Now they'll switch off as Sherman will be out front. To Tucker Koonsman with 15 seconds. Pittsfield doesn't want Tom Habe to pick up a second foul here with Apps already on the bench with 2. 12-11 Sockies, 8 seconds to play in the quarter. Tucker Koonsman gets it on the wing. They're running a special to Leedy from 10. It's blocked. Rebound down to Guthrie. The Tom Habe three-quarter court baseball shot actually went in and out, almost went through. But it did not, and after a quarter, we've got a barn burner here. 12-11, the lead for the Sockies over the Tornadoes. Back with second quarter play-by-play after this.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
At Lanham Chiropractic, their mission is to ensure that they guide each patient to the possibility and enjoyment of a healthier you. Dr. Chris Lanham works together with each patient to identify the cause of the chiropractic issue and address it through chiropractic care, proper nutrition, and natural supplements, all while utilizing honest and trusting communication. If you're looking for a hands-on chiropractor who's proud to call this area home, call Dr. Chris Lanham at Lanham Chiropractic in Pittsfield at 217-285-6300.
After a quarter, the Sockies lead 12-11, and they're shooting 3 of 12 from the floor, 25%, 0 of 3 from 3. Griggsville Perry 4 of 10 from the floor, 40%, 2 of 4 from 3.
It'll be Tornado basketball to start the second quarter. They have Tucker and Tate Koonsman, Kirk and Leedy. I mentioned Sherman. He's out there as well. Here's a lob pass down low to Tate Koonsman. He'll work it out. It's the original starters. Tate Koonsman going to fire a 3. No, it just won't fall through. A couple of good looks. Can't get it to knock down. And the rebound, who had it, John?
Guthrie, his 4th.
Down low, they'll get the ball into Klatt on the block. Out to Tom, maybe traveled, no call. Drives in, gets by his man, and scores. Makes it 14-11. I thought he definitely shuffled the feet. 7:25 to play in the half, and Pittsfield has a 3-point lead, their largest of the night. Tornadoes Tucker Koonsman to Tate Koonsman right side. Puts it on the floor. Pulls it out between the circles to Sherman. Now on the left side to Tucker Koonsman to Leedy on the baseline. Wants to try to back his way in. A little turnaround, no good. Rebound down to Scranton for the Sockies. Who's first?
Correct.
He'll take it into the front court on the left-hand bounce. Out between the circles, Tom Habe. Left side, it goes to Guthrie. Lob pass down low, Klatt. A little too far, got too far into the rim and missed the shot. And the rebound down to Cash Kirk, his second. Into the front court, Tucker Koonsman to Tate Koonsman. Little shake and bake dribble move here. He'll work it out top on the bounce. Still dribbling, drives middle, ball knocked loose, but they'll say a reach-in foul going to be called against one of the Sockies. It'll be Tom Habe.
That'll be Tom Have's 2nd, team 5th. It'll be ball out of bounds to Griggsville Perry underneath the basket.
Sockies will bring the Noahs in. Noah Petty and Noah Gay. They'll sit down Guthrie and Tom Habe. 6:44 to play in the second quarter in this 14-11 score. Noah Petty, the 6'5" senior. Noah Gay, the 6'1" senior. Here's Tate Koonsman off to Sherman. Sherman gathers, kicks to the wing for a 3 by Tucker. Koonsman won't fall. And the rebound down to Gay. Into the front court finds Priest. Priest will pull it out on the dribble. Gets it between the circles to Scranton. 6:25 to play in the half. 14-11 is the Pittsfield lead, and they've got the basketball. Bounce pass free throw line, Noah Petty. Petty will work it on the wing to Gay. Between the circles, Scranton kicks it off on the right side to Priest. Sockies probably with, just Scranton, probably really the only true shooter on the team. Little high-low game, though, from Petty to Klatt. And he'll head back to the free throw line for the 3rd time tonight already.
Correct. That foul is going to go against Cash Kirk, his 2nd, team 8th. And Klatt to the free throw line shooting 2. He's 2 for 4 from there. He's got 2 points. 14-11 the score. Pittsfield with the lead, 6:09 to go in the first half of play. Klatt's first is up, and it's good.
Does your business or organization need customized apparel from t-shirts and sweatshirts to polos and jackets? Geared Up has the gear you need. Visit WeGearYouUp.com or call 217-473-6290 to learn more.
Klatt makes them both. He's got 4. He's 4 for 4 from the free throw. 4 for 6 from the free throw line.
But he's made 4 in a row. He'll sit down as Guthrie's back in, and Pittsfield has a 5-0 advantage. And since they trailed 10-2, have outscored the Tornadoes 14-1. 6:05 to play in the first half here. As we said, what's kind of been a long first half. Here's a pass, Tucker Koonsman to Cash Kirk. Works it between the circles to Leedy. Right side, Tucker Koonsman. Deep 3, no good. And the rebound down to Priest. Outlet pass to Scranton. Scranton will walk it across the half-court line for the Sockies, up by 5. And on the attack here against the Tornado zone now. Looks to be a 1-2-2. Gay in the corner to Guthrie, off to Scranton. They'll work it in. Petty's got his man pinned. They'll get him the ball, but it's in traffic and it's stolen away. Into the front court, Tate Koonsman runs coast to coast, offensive foul.
Tate Koonsman's first foul, team 9th, also 5th turnover against Griggsville Perry. Good job by Priest that time of getting set. Koonsman ran on through him.
To that right side of the basket. I think if he'd gone to the left side, he would have had an opportunity.
If he would have pulled up and shot a jumper, which he's perfectly capable of doing, then he doesn't get that foul.
Guthrie with it, still in the backcourt, reverses it to Gay, needs to get it across, does so on the dribble. Bounces it in the middle of things to Scranton. He'll work it off to Gay, 5:09 to play in the second quarter. It's 16-11 Pittsfield on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Out top, Scranton, right side it goes to Gay. Gay has it knocked away by Sherman, and then as he went for the loose ball, he and Sherman collide, and Gay going to be called for a foul.
So 5th turnover on Pittsfield. Noah Gay's first, team 6th. It looked worse than it was. He went after the ball. It just happened to be where the guy was.
He just kind of got all discombobulated and turned into 2 times the problem there. Gives the Tornadoes a chance to shoot right back into this. Tucker Koonsman skips it across Tate Koonsman to Tucker. Left side, Sherman for the tray. Yes. Sherman from downtown. He's got 8.
He does.
Of the Tornadoes 14. and it makes it 16-14 with 4:33 to play in the second quarter. Scranton and Gay in the backcourt. They'll work it to Guthrie. Guthrie still behind to Scranton, across to Petty. Right side, Priest. Free throw line, Guthrie catches and fires there, no good. Rebound, Leedy, skies high for the board. The Tornadoes with a chance to tie or take the lead. Pull-up shot, Koonsman from the line is good, and we're tied at 16 points apiece.
He's got 4.
4 for Tate Koonsman. Knotted at 16, 4:07 to play in the second quarter. Scranton with the ball across to Guthrie. Holds it high above his head. He needs Nate Scranton to come get it, and he does here. If you're Pittsfield, you might have to think about getting Apps or Tommy back out there, one or the other, even though they both have 2 fouls. I wouldn't say both, but maybe one or the other to help at the ball movement side. Here's Scranton, turns down to 3. Extra pass goes to Guthrie. Out top to Priest. Priest with it in the middle to Petty. Bounce pass on the baseline, Guthrie. His shot has been short all night, and the rebound comes down to Leedy. Tornadoes looking to take the lead here. Into the front court, Tucker Koonsman. Little stutter step dribble drive in. Off to Tate Koonsman. Koonsman against Priest. Fakes the shot, now is knocked around in the middle off to Bradshaw for a 3, no good. Kind of out of rhythm. And the rebound, Nate Scranton grabs it for Pittsfield. I couldn't see your fingers, John.
Second, sorry.
Petty with it at the free throw line to Scranton for the tray, too hard. Rebound down to Leedy. There's been rebounds aplenty in this one. Into the front court, Koonsman on the dribble. 3:03 to play in the first half. This game's tied at 16 points apiece. Koonsman to Sherman. He's wide open for a 3, and he nails it again. Sherman is hot. He's got 11 and makes it 19-16 Tornadoes, and Brad Tomhave whistled for the timeout. 2:51 to play in the half. 19-16 GP on top of Pittsfield. Back with you after this.
Press Yours On You designs promotional items and create just about anything to showcase your company. Communities celebrate their school spirit and turn to us too for screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and more. Press Yours On You, Highway 24, Camp Point.
2 minutes, 51 seconds to play in the half. Dalton Sherman has shot his team back into the lead here. He's got 11 of his team's 19 points, including 3 3-pointers on the evening. And the Tornadoes lead 19-16 with 2:51 to play in the first half on the Trash Queen scoreboard. It'll be ball out of bounds for the Sockies, length of the court to go. They have taken their second timeout of the day. Out of the timeout, they bring Joel Clements into the game and sit Noah Petty to the bench. Guthrie with the ball. He nearly threw the ball into the stands there. Scranton runs it down, gets it across to Priest. To Guthrie. Down low it goes to Joel Clements, who makes a nice strong catch and fire, and he'll have his first 2 to make it 19-18.
He turned and found out he was wide open at the basket there.
He says, I'll be darned, that post move thing worked. Koonsman with it left side, fires, 3-ball off the dribble, no good. Rebound down to Scranton, into the front court, long pass to Guthrie. Attacks, ball stolen away by Sherman, now a foul on Guthrie.
That'll be Guthrie's second, team 7th. Walk to the other end and shoot 1-1 while Dalton Sherman. 19-18 the score. Griggsville Perry with the lead. 2:15 to go in the first half of play. Into the game comes Carter Klatt sitting down Guthrie. Sherman shooting 1-1. First free throws of the night for him. He's got 11 of his team's 19. Also into the game, Ethan Lothridge is sitting down as Avery Bradshaw. And
all done, all through?
I think so. Sherman eyes the bucket. First one up and no good as it's short. Rebound comes down to Noah Gay, his second.
So no bonus. 19-18 Tornadoes, 2:09 to play in the second quarter. Free throw line, Klatt. Extra pass down low, Priest. Around to Scranton from 10. It's off the mark. Rebound to Clemens. Keeps it alive to Klatt. Rises, shoots, and scores. Joe Clemens gets the extra possession for the Sockies and makes it 20-19 Pittsfield. Lead change, the third of this affair. Back and forth in the first half of this one at Voschel Gym. Bounce pass right side, Tucker Koonsman behind the arc. Gets the screen from Leedy, who missed him on the roll that time. Over it goes to Tate Koonsman. Tate he wants to expose this matchup against Clemens. Nope, left side to Lothridge, now back to Koonsman. Dribble drive in, over to Lothridge. Lothridge will go between the circles to Tucker Koonsman. 1:25 to play in the half. 20-19, Tornadoes on the short end, but have the basketball. Leedy with it. He'll fire a 3, no good. Rebound fought for. Sherman comes out of the scrum with it and gets the extra possession for his team. Over it goes to Tucker Koonsman. Holds it there with 1:09 to play in the first half of play. For the Tornadoes, you got to find Sherman just about every time right now. As hot as he's shooting it, he's got it on the wing. Dribbles in, kicks it over to Koonsman off of the screen. This is Tucker Koonsman, the senior, to take Koonsman with 54 seconds. To Sherman, good look, 3-ball, goes begging this time. And the rebound down to Scranton for Pittsfield. His 4th board already for the little fella, Nate Scranton. Scranton with it out between the circles to Priest. 40 seconds to play in the half, 20-19. Pittsfield a 1-point lead in the basketball. Scranton in the corner, it goes to Gay. Skips it across to Priest. Would the Sakis want to hold for a final shot here with this 27 seconds to play in the half? You think they might. Now Priest gets it. Back to Scranton with 20 seconds to play. 20-19. Pittsfield a 1-point lead in the basketball. Gay out near the half-court line to Scranton. Coming up to guard him is Tucker Koonsman with 10. Scranton puts it on the deck against Koonsman with 6. Bounce pass goes to Klatt at the free throw line. Looks to Scranton. Left side, good look, 3. Good from downtown. Scranton beats the buzzer. And as we head to the Illini Community Hospital halftime show, the Pittsfield Sakis have taken a 23-19 halftime lead. We pause for a timeout here on Central Illinois Sports. Dandy of a game so far. Hope you're enjoying it. Halftime stats and more on the Illini Community Hospital halftime show your way after this.
Just because your kids are back to school doesn't mean you have to sacrifice your fitness routine. Illini Fitness is now open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whether you're a busy parent, college student, night owl, or early riser, our hours now fit your schedule. Call to find out about our affordable memberships at 285-5635 or learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org/fitness. Illini Fitness, located at 128 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. At Lanham Chiropractic, their mission is to ensure that they guide each patient to the possibility and enjoyment of a healthier you. Dr. Chris Lanham works together with each patient to identify the cause of the chiropractic issue and address it through chiropractic care, proper nutrition, and natural supplements, all while utilizing honest and trusting communication. If you're looking for a hands-on chiropractor who's proud to call this area home, call Dr. Chris Lanham at Lanham Chiropractic in Pittsfield at 217-285-6300. Geared Up is your local source for custom apparel and awards. Geared Up offers a wide variety of apparel options, including embroidery, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos. We do it all. Ask us how we can help you raise funds for your local school or organization. Find us online at www.wegearyouup.com or call 217-473-6290. That's 473-6290 for Geared Up custom apparel and awards. Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Welcome back on the Illini Community Hospital halftime show. For over 75 years, Illini Community Hospital has been serving the community with high-quality personalized medical care close to home. Learn more about their services by visiting IlliniHospital.org. It is a 23-19 advantage for Pittsfield on top of Griggsville Perry, and John's got to look at your halftime stats.
First for the Pittsfield Sakis, they finished first half with 5 turnovers to Griggsville Perry's 5, so even there. Fouling situation for both teams. Foul trouble for the Sakis with Peyton Apps with 2, Cade Tomhave with 2, and Will Guthrie with 2 fouls in the first half. Foul trouble for Griggsville Perry, Ethan Lothridge with 2, and also 2 for Avery Bradshaw. And then for Griggsville Perry, Tate Koonsman with a single foul, 2 also for Cash Kirk, 1 for Tanner Leedy, and 1 for Tucker Koonsman. And Noah Gay, the only man on the Sakis with 1 foul in the first half. Sakis have led by as many as 5 points. Griggsville Perry had an 8-point lead at one point. We've been tied at 10, 11, and 16, and there have been 3 lead changes in the first half.
John will take a second to breathe. He'll have the rest of your halftime stats on the Illini Community Hospital halftime show after this.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the city of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The city of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sakis good luck this season. For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today.
Illini Community Hospital and Illini Rural Health Clinic, they're proud to welcome Dr. James Ewells, pediatrician, along with Ashley Walker, family nurse practitioner, to their provider team at the Rural Health Clinic. Find out more about their services at IlliniHospital.org or call 285-9447. It's a 23-19 lead at half for Pittsfield over Griggsville Perry. John's going to look at the rest of your halftime stats.
First for the Griggsville Perry Tornadoes, finished first half shooting 7 of 21 from the floor, 33%, 4 of 13 from 3, 31%, 1 of 3 from the free throw line, 33%. Led in scoring by 11 points from Dalton Sherman on 3 made threes and a 2. 4 points for Tate Koonsman, 3 points for Tucker Koonsman on a made 3 to start the game, and a single point for Cash Kirk to get you to their 19. For the Pittsfield Sakis, they finished first half shooting 7 of 21 from the floor, 33%, 1 of 5 from 3, 20%, 8 of 10 from the free throw line, 80%. Led in scoring by 6 points for Carter Klatt, 4 from Will Guthrie, 3 points apiece for Noah Gay, Tom Have, and Nate Scranton, and 2 points for Peyton Apps, also 2 for Joel Clements, on a wide open look at the basket.
Thank you, John. It is a 23-19 lead for the Sakis over the Tornadoes. Our final break on the Illini Community Hospital halftime show. Second half play-by-play comes your way after this timeout on Central Illinois Sports.
Christmas and a blessed new year from all of us at Fellowship of Christian Athletes of Western Illinois. Julie Ross in the Quincy area, Todd Sweatman in the Jacksonville area, Stephanie Bird, our administrator, and myself, Jack Hull, wish all of you the happiest and merriest of Christmas. It's end of the year time. If you're looking for a place to donate for the year end, go to westernilfca.org. We could use your help in promoting Christ in Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Few things compare to Camp Point Central's fans' dedication to the Panthers. The same can be said about Channel and the farmers they serve. You see, unlike other seed companies, they don't have salesmen. With Channel, you get the advantage of a dedicated Channel seedsman, a trusted year-round advisor who can provide the right recommendations for your fields. It's their hands-on approach that truly sets them apart. Customized service, expert advice, elite seed management products. Find your Channel seedsman at channel.com or contact local district sales manager Matt Hughes at 217-242-8852. Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
Welcome back. Thanks to Illini Community Hospital for being our halftime sponsor here on Central Illinois Sports. Hey, we're just around the corner from that Winchester tournament. 26 games in 8 days, all for you right here on Central Illinois Sports. You are going to want to go ahead and hit that subscribe button on your YouTube channel. It's very easy to do it. I think it's red and white. It says subscribe. Just click on that if you would. That way you can be notified every time we go live with a broadcast here on Central Illinois Sports, including lots of action from the Winchester tournament and down the stretch here in our area with high school boys and girls basketball.
We're also going to ask everyone, ladies and gentlemen, if you do need to let Charlie know anything during that week, please text him, as his entire voice is going to have to be used for the Winchester Invitational Tournament.
No, this voice never gives out, John. Famous last words. It'll be Pittsfield basketball to start the second half of play. They lead the Tornadoes of Griggsville Perry by a score of 23-9. They made an announcement at halftime that says if you have a small child, please ask them to refrain from running up and down the sideline during the game.
Or across the middle of the court at any point.
You have to be told that? I don't know. It seems like something you shouldn't have to tell people. Like, watch your kids. Griggsville Perry will have Kirk, Leedy, the brothers Koonsman, and Sherman. The Sockies have Gay, Tom Have, Priest, Guthrie, and Apps to start the second half. So no Klatt. And do you see Klatt on the bench right now, John?
Yes.
All right. You just never know. Klatt is a type 1 diabetic, so you just never know what that blood sugar may look like for him, so they sometimes get him a little more of an extended break when he needs one. Tom Have has it on the right wing for the Sockies. He looked for the lob, wasn't open. Out front to Apps. Both of those young men were much of the second half on the bench in foul trouble. Tom Have with a three from the right wing. It's no good. Rebound Priest will run down the offensive board. Off to Apps. He'll fire a tray. It's good. And makes it 26-19 Pittsfield. Their largest lead of this contest right now on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Tate Koonsman with it. Passes it out to Sherman. Left side, Tucker Koonsman. Koonsman top of the key to Tate Koonsman. Puts it on the deck. He could drive at Tom Have here, see if he can get him to pick up that third. Instead, the Koonsman now Leedy, who just throws it up for grabs in the middle, and it's stolen away. Apps into the front court to Guthrie. He double dribbled. No, not called. He'll put it up and in. Todd Bradshaw says, timeout, please. Good, sir. 7:11 to play in the third. 28-19 Pittsfield with the advantage back after this.
Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Phone 217-593-7233. Contact Bob Ray, Jesse Shootman, and Triope and Kansas State grad Emily Carls. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Well, Pittsfield comes out with a 5-0 run in the first 49 seconds of the third quarter, and Todd Bradshaw calls the timeout for the Tornadoes as the Sockies have a 9-point lead. The Tornadoes led by 8 in this contest in the first quarter, so a 17-point swing. You don't see that too often. Although, really, when you probably started thinking about it, you might. I don't know. Sherman with it left side off to Cash Kirk. If you just say it like, you don't see that very often, people kind of go, yeah, you don't. You're right. You might not be right at all. I have no statistical backup there. Here's Apps trying to get a steal, but he couldn't contain it, and it goes out of bounds. It'll stay on the sideline for the Tornadoes here.
Like if it was a 40-point swing, you'd be like, yeah, you don't see that very often, but 17 is probably acceptable. It probably happens more than you think.
Koonsman off the screen from Kirk. Still on the bounce as the defenders switch off now. He'll work a bounce pass to Tucker Koonsman. Over to Leedy. Leedy on the dribble. Out to Koonsman behind the arc. Out between the circles now. He'll work it around from Sherman to take Koonsman. Sherman on the right wing. Out to Tucker Koonsman. Looking for a shot. A lot of the Tornado shots came from beyond the perimeter in the first half. And here's another one as Tate Koonsman fires at three. No good. Noah Gay the rebound for the Sockies. How many threes have the Tornadoes shot?
14.
How many
of
shots?
Their 22.
Okay. Here's Cooper Priest as he goes around. Shot up no good. Gay there to clean up the glass and in for two.
Noah Gay with 5.
30-19 Pittsfield. 6:10 to play in the third on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Tucker Koonsman to Sherman. Sherman dribble drive. Little floater. Right hand. No good as it wouldn't fall through. Rebound. Priest rips it away from Leedy.
He's got 3.
3 what?
Boards.
No, I thought he meant like arms. Into the front court with it is Tommy. You never
3
know.
rips.
Right side with it to Guthrie. Looks out front. Apps for a tray on the way. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Apps has come to play in the third.
He's got 8.
And it's 33-19 Pittsfield. And they've started this second half on a 10-0 run. 5:35 to play in the third. Koonsman with it. Right wing it goes to Tucker Koonsman. Looks out top to Leedy. Leedy and Kirk fight hard for position. They're just undersized quite a bit. Now, Cash Kirk gets a touch. He'll pass it off on the right side to Leedy. Leedy dribble drive. Has to throw it back out to Tucker Koonsman. Koonsman bounces into Kirk. Knifes inside. Up and under and a pretty move there for Cash Kirk with his
He's got 3.
first field goal tonight.
Yep.
Took along with a free throw. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Apps to Tom Have still in the backcourt. 33-21 the score. 5 minutes to play in the third. Tom Have right side finds Priest. Priest looks in the paint. Not open this time. He'll throw it top of the key to Guthrie. Guthrie will look for an opening. Over to Gay. Gay patient with it. Directs some traffic. And pulls it out on the bounce. 4:45 to play third quarter. 33-21 is the advantage for the Pittsfield Sockies on top of the Griggsville Perry Tornadoes. Free throw line with it is Apps. Looks down low to Guthrie. Turnaround shot from 6 is good. Guthrie's got 6.
8.
6 plus that 2 would make it 8, though, says John. 4:25 to play in the third. Always easier for you to keep track. You have the stat sheets in front of you. I'm just guessing. Kirk with it. Down on the block, Sherman. Post move against Tomhave. Missed the shot. Rebound tip. Priest with the board for the Sockies. He'll hand it off to Tomhave.
Rebound, not arm.
All right. I thought he was just sprouting arms for that nuclear waste plant, and kids are really growing. 4:04 to play in the third. Apps out top. Ooh, dangerous pass to Priest. Priest free throw line to Guthrie. Turnaround from 6. Blocked by Leedy. Rebound down to Kirk.
His third.
Rebound.
Not
Into the
arm.
front court with it is Tate Koonsman. Trying to make something happen here for the Tornadoes. Works it out to Tucker. Koonsman tray on the way. Good. His first 3 since the first shot of the game. And it makes it 35-27, is it not?
No, it should be. I believe that's correct, the 35-24.
And now they'll call an offensive foul against Noah Gay on an illegal screen as he stuck the hip out. So 35-24 is the correct score.
I believe so. That'll be Noah Gay's second. Team first of the second half, 6 turnover against Pittsfield.
Gay down, Klatt in on the other side. Leedy takes a chair as Avery Bradshaw has returned to the lineup for the Tornadoes. 3:32 to play in the third. It's 35-24 Pittsfield. Here's Bradshaw. Has good position against Guthrie. Just needed to go up. Works it out front to Koonsman. Now Kirk bounces it into Bradshaw, the lefty. Down low it goes to Sherman. Shot block. Gets his own rebound. Off to Tate Koonsman. Free throw line pull-up shot is an air ball. Saved in by Avery Bradshaw into the stands. Good hustle. Just didn't have anybody there to help him out. 3:13 to play in the third. 35-24 advantage for the Sockies. They'll inbound the ball in the sideline in the backcourt. Maybe. Apps will throw it in to Guthrie. Scranton also checked in a moment ago. He's got the ball now for Pittsfield against the man-to-man pressure of Dalton Sherman. Sherman, of course, had a pretty tragic hip injury in a dirt bike accident. So he is glad to see a kid like that out there able to play in his senior season. And now the Sockies will lob over the top to Carter Cloud. He'll lay it up and in. He's got 8. 37-24 the score with 2:48 to play in the third. Koonsman to Sherman. Over it goes to Tucker Koonsman. Out top Avery Bradshaw. They run him off the three-point line. Good take to the hoop. Shot up no good. Bumped and he'll shoot 2.
That foul going to be Carter Klatt's first, team second, and Avery Bradshaw to the free throw line, shooting a pair, looking for his first points of the evening. 37-24 the score. Pittsfield with a 13-point lead, 2:39 to go in the third quarter of play. First one up for Bradshaw is good.
Hey, Bowlers Universe, their daily lunch specials, Monday through Friday. It's $9. That's any sandwich, any fries, any drink. Sign up today for the Indoor Bags League. It starts on January 10th at 7 o'clock, just $10 a person. And check them out for brunch on the 25th of this month from 10 to noon. It's all going on at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield.
Bradshaw misses the second rebound, comes down to Will Guthrie, his fifth, all defensive.
37-25 advantage for Pittsfield with 2:32 to play in the third. Apps with the ball. Turnaround shot from 6, way too hard. Rebound down to Freeman, who's back into the contest. Into the front court. They'll find Kirk. Kirk dribble drive in. Oh my goodness, they're going to call him for an offensive foul.
Well, that'll be Cash Kirk's third, team first. 7th turnover. I thought the referees were going to fight there, Charlie. I wasn't sure what was going on.
Now Priest kind of breaks free from his man. He'll drive in against Kirk. Gets caught in the air, gets the shot to go.
He's got 2.
39-25, and Cooper Priest now comes out holding his shoulder.
Came down kind of awkwardly there.
And they'll get the trainer to look at him. Did he come to the ground?
Yeah, I believe he did, but I'm not positive on that.
And who checked in? Gay?
Yep, he's in, and he wasn't before, so yes.
So Priest sat down. It's 39-25 Pittsfield. 2:15 to play in the third. Did he get touched?
Ties their biggest lead of the night. And, I think he got touched after making the basket.
Okay.
I think he maybe just kind of fell into the wall awkwardly, Charlie, kind of with that arm up in the air.
All right. 2:04 to play in the third. 39-25, and now Kirk called for a travel.
8th turnover against Griggsville Perry.
And here comes Leedy back in. He will replace Cash Kirk. Also into the contest will be Ethan Lothridge. Lothridge will sit down Jackson Freeman. 2:02 to play in the third. 39-25 advantage for Pittsfield. Ball out of bounds to the Sakis on the sideline of the backcourt.
39-25 ties the biggest lead for Pittsfield at 14.
Into the front court, Guthrie. It goes to Apps. Now Scranton, right wing over to Gay. Guthrie, left side Apps. Free throw line, it goes to Clapp. Bounce past Guthrie. He'll rise on the baseline, miss the shot, gets his own rebound, puts it back up, won't fall. But he will shoot a pair.
Foul going to go against Tanner Leedy, his second, team second. Guthrie to the free throw line, shooting 2. He's 2 for 2 from there. He's got 8. 39-25 the score. Pittsfield with the lead. 14-point lead for them. 1:45 to go in the third quarter play. First one up and good for Guthrie. 15-point lead now, their biggest of the night.
For 40 years, people have trusted North Adams State Bank for their financial needs, whether it be for your business, farm, or personal finances. They can help. North Adams State Bank offers competitive rates with hometown service with locations in Ursa and Camp Point. Small enough to know you, large enough to service all of your financial needs. Member FDIC, glad to have North Adams State Bank as a sponsor here on Central Illinois Sports.
Guthrie makes them both. He's got 10, and Pittsfield leads by 16.
41-25, a minute 40 to play in the third. Bradshaw with it, top of the key, Sherman. He says, let's try this again. Bang from downtown.
He's got 14.
He's having a day.
Of their 28.
They just got to get him the ball every time down the court right now until that hot streak either gives him a lead or runs out. Clad into the front court to Gay. Gay drives in, spins, out top to Apps, trying to answer on the other end. He's as hot as Sherman right now.
He's got 11.
44-28. Are Apps all 11 in this third quarter?
9 of the 11.
Here's Koonsman trying to pull up three-pointer, no good. I'm just telling you, that ball's got to get to Sherman sometime on that possession. Here's Apps, coast to coast, missed the shot, fouled as Leedy went up for the block, and he's called for it here.
Apps shooting 2, first 2 of the night for him. That'll be Leedy's third, team third. 44-28 the score. Pittsfield with the lead, 59.7 seconds to go in the third quarter. First one up for Apps is good.
The Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you.
17-point lead now, the biggest of the night. And Apps second is up and also good.
Here comes Clements in. Guthrie takes a chair for Pittsfield. 46-28 Sakis with under a minute to play in the third on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Into the front court comes Tate Koonsman with the ball. Right side, Tucker Koonsman. Looking for an opening. He's trying to direct some traffic from that spot as well. Tate Koonsman still with it out top near the half-court line now with 37 seconds to play in the third. They're trying to get Leedy somewhere, and he's just not on the same page as everybody right now. He's got the ball now against Clements. Out top to Tate Koonsman. Koonsman on the dribble. Pull up, tough shot, no good. Rebound down to Noah Gay. Gay off to Tom Hay with 20 seconds to play in the third. 46-28 advantage for the Sakis, trying to add to that lead here. Clemens left wing over to Tom Have with 12, 11, now 10 seconds to play in the third. To Scranton, right side Apps, who's had the hot hand. Tried to go in the corner, out of bounds, touched by Bradshaw. Stoppage in play allows Freeman to return, and Tate Koonsman will head to the bench. 5.9 seconds to play in the third. Ball out of bounds to the Sockies in the corner, opposite the scorer's table here in the front court.
You're surprised Apps taking the ball out there?
I think they'll try to get it back to him. Up, just lob it into Gay. He's open underneath. He's got to go up. Two guys go over the top of him. Strong enough to go through the contact. Couldn't get the shot to fall, but he'll be rewarded with 2 free throws with 4 seconds to play in the third.
Avery Bradshaw's third, team fourth. Noah Gay to the free throw line shooting 2. He's 1 for 1 from there. He's got 5. 46-28 the score. Pittsfield with the lead. 4 seconds to go in the third quarter. Play first one up for Gay is good. Give him 6.
Here comes Tate Koonsman back in and Freeman to take a chair.
And Gay's second is up and also good. Pittsfield with a 20-point lead.
48-28, 2-1. Bradshaw will shoot a volleyball line shot that hits the rafters. And that's how the third quarter comes to an end. 48-28, Sockies on top of Griggsville Perry. Back with fourth quarter play-by-play after this.
Pike County Real Estate specializes in residential homes, commercial properties, tillable, and hunting land in west central Illinois and northeastern Missouri. We treat our clients with the utmost respect and do our very best to connect buyers and sellers together to best suit the needs of our customers. See our current properties at www.pikecorealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for Pike County Real Estate. At Illini Community Hospital, our goal is to provide high-quality medical care close to the communities we call home. Our team of providers and nurses are here to help guide you every step of the way to your healthcare journey with the personalized style of medicine you've come to expect from Illini. Illini is proud to welcome Dr. Esfaldo Wesley, oncologist, to our oncology team. He joins Sherry White, nurse practitioner, providing high-quality oncology care right here at home. For more information, visit IlliniHospital.org. Illini Community Hospital, proudly improving the health of our communities.
After 3 quarters, it's a 48-28 advantage for the Pittsfield Sockies on top of the Griggsville Perry Tornadoes. John's got to look at shooting percentages.
Sockies shooting 15-34 from the floor, 44%, 4 of 9 from 3. Griggsville Perry 10-32, 31.25%, 6 of 18 from 3.
Leedy has the basketball. Backcourt pass stolen away by Apps. Apps takes it on the run out into the front court, and he just lost it out of bounds. He tried to gather and go up, and he just lost it out of bounds.
7th turnover against Pittsfield.
Pittsfield has Apps, Tom Have, Klatt, Priest, who's back in after a apparent shoulder injury, and also back in is Guthrie. The other side, Tucker and Tate Koonsman, Sherman and Kirk, along with Leedy. Here's Kirk, drives right by Tom Haven in for an easy 2.
He's got 5.
Makes it 48-30. Guthrie with it into the front court for Pittsfield, out to Priest. Right side with it to Guthrie, free throw line Klatt, shot fake and a drive in and a left-hand layup, and that's sophomore with a big boy move there.
He's got 10.
To make it 50-30. Tate Koonsman on the drive the other way. Kicks it out to Kirk. Kirk on the dribble. He'll try a little runner-up, and his athleticism proves true again.
He's got 7.
Back and forth go the baskets here to start the fourth quarter. It's 50-32 Pittsfield. 7:04 to play in the contest. Here's Tom Abe tried a last-second pass. The ball knocked away, run down in the corner by Koonsman. He got it to Priest, who was looking for Klatt, who was not aware the pass was coming his way.
8th turnover against Pittsfield.
Ends up being a turnover anyway. 6:55 to play, 50-32 Sockies. Tornadoes trying to make a run here to get back into this one.
Need to get the ball to Sherman.
He hadn't touched it much here.
On a screen.
A couple of times in a row. Tate Koonsman with it. Off to Sherman. Thought about the deep 3. He's really not one to force it, though, is he?
He doesn't create for himself really well.
But he doesn't force shots.
No, he does not.
Foul call
on the floor. Going to be against Apps. That's his third, team third on the floor. Ball out of bounds underneath the basket. Somebody thought it was horrible.
What was horrible? I'm
not
confused.
sure what was horrible.
But inbounds pass is going to be stolen away by Priest. He'll drive inside. Layup up, no good, but he's fouled by Sherman, and they'll call that an intentional foul.
Sherman's first, team 5th, and I don't know. It just looked like I don't know. I don't know that he really went after the ball as much as, he kind of went into the body, but.
That's a regular foul.
That's a regular foul. They called it an intentional foul because they're kicking everybody out. So to the free throw line goes Priest, shooting a pair. He's got 2 points on the night. 50-32 the score. Pittsfield with the lead. 6:34 to go in the game. First one up for Priest is too long, no good.
He'll get another here. Trash Queen offering affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters to Pike, Scott, Morgan, and the surrounding area. Call to learn more, 217-320-4320.
He makes the second. This Sherman's first foul, team fifth. It'll be ball out of bounds to Pittsfield underneath the basket now.
6:34 to play, 51-32 Pittsfield. Guthrie gets it on the inbounds to Priest. Back in the corner it goes, nearly threw it out of bounds. Abs had to save it in. To Priest, now Tom Hay. Free throw line it goes to Klatt. Right side Apps, left alone for three, but gets it to Apps in the middle instead. His shot is good. That's Klatt, excuse me.
Klatt with 12.
Klatt, Apps, tomato, potato. 6:15 to play, 53-32 Sakis. Here's Sherman, three ball on the way, no good. There's Kirk to clean up the glass though. Shot up, won't fall, gets his own board, and he's fouled by Guthrie on the floor.
Guthrie's third, team fourth. Ball out of bounds underneath the basket to Griggsville Perry.
6:06 to play. Tornadoes Tucker Koonsman to inbound. Looking here, he'll throw it out front to Leedy, who can really jump. I wonder if he ever thought about being in the high jump in track. Here's a three on the way by Tate Koonsman, no good, and the rebound comes in to Guthrie.
His eighth.
Into the front court, finds Priest. Off the window and in for two.
He's got 5.
55-32, 5:45 to play. Koonsman has the ball out front for the Tornadoes. Off to Leedy, top of the key. Looking for an opening there. He'll put it on the deck one time. Throw it away. Guthrie with the steal on the run into the front court. He's grabbed from behind, and he puts a little baby dunk over the front of the rim for two.
He's got 12.
Kirk was trying to catch him from behind and could not grab a hold of the trousers. Makes it 57-32 with 5:20 to play. Right side with it is Koonsman. Down low goes to Kirk. Turnaround shot blocked by Guthrie. Rebound down to Apps. To Tom Habe. It's stolen away. No, it's not. Koonsman nearly had it into the front court. Guthrie. Saki's having a little hot potato with the ball right now. Free throw line, Priest. Backdoor pass. Tried to find Apps. Threw it behind him and turned it over.
9th turnover.
Into the front court with it is Kirk. Lob pass down low, stolen away by Guthrie, but he travels as he and Sherman collide. Here come Gay, Petty, and Scranton in for Pittsfield. On the other side, Avery Bradshaw in. Bleedy sits down for Pittsfield. Tom Ave, Klatt, and Priest will head to the bench. 4:54 still remaining in this one. 57-32 is the advantage for the Sakis. Inbounds pass down to Kirk. Knocked loose for a second. Gathers it back to Bradshaw. Bradshaw drives against Petty. Out top to Sherman. Dribble drive in. Kicks to the corner Koonsman. They run him off the line. Out top. Tate Koonsman for three. It's off the mark. And the rebound down to Noah Gay.
His 6th. He's really done a nice job on the boards tonight.
Apps with it in the front court for the Sakis. Up 57-32 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Guthrie with it on the wing. He will finally take a dribble, gets it to Scranton between the circles, right side to Apps. Apps looks to get it away. Scranton, now Guthrie. Looking down low, Gay, down to Petty, and he could not corral it. Now the ball knocked loose. Kirk runs it back down. Foul not called. He'll drive in, and this time he is fouled by Petty.
That'll be Noah Petty's first, team 5th. Petty, nope.
Called on Apps.
Okay. His 4th, team 5th. Cash Kirk to the free throw line, shooting a pair. He's 1 for 2 from there. He's got 7. 57-32 the score. 4:10 to go in the game. Pittsfield with the lead. Kirk shooting 2. First one up for him is too long.
Real Net and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport. Your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and so much more. Stop by and see them or call 285-5013 for Real Net and Twine.
Kirk will get another attempt here. Takes a deep breath, shoots, puts it in.
And
give him
whistle
5.
as Freeman is back in. He will replace Kirk.
Excuse me, give him 8.
He plays hard. I like the way Cash Kirk plays. A lot of energy for him. 57-33 with 4:05 remaining. Pittsfield the lead and the basketball. Guthrie with it. Out top, works it to Apps. Apps over to Petty on the left wing. Petty with both hands on the ball. He'll get it out front to Gay. Gay looks for an opening, needs to dribble, finally does, shoves off, and it's called for the offensive foul.
Gay's third, team sixth, 11th turnover against Pittsfield. Ball to bounce, length of the court to go for Griggsville Perry. It was a 4-point game at half, and Pittsfield had a huge third quarter.
Oh, was it 25-8, 25-9?
I believe it was 25-9, yeah.
And the Tornadoes have gone a little quiet from the three-point line since a hot start from there.
Yeah, they're 6 of 21 from there after being...
What were they in the first quarter?
In the first quarter, they were 2 of 4.
Oh, well, not as many as I thought. 3:30 to play in the ball game. 57-33 Pittsfield. Bradshaw with a left wing. He's going to try a three from there. No good. Rebound down to Guthrie.
His ninth.
Off to Apps, who will bring it across for Pittsfield. Scranton with the basketball for the Sockies toward the wing on the left side. He'll see Petty come out front to take the ball. Looks for an opening. The Sockies are in confusion mode offensively, and now Petty tries to move, and he's fouled by Lothridge.
Lothridge is third, team sixth. It'll be ball out of bounds along the sideline. Nope.
Underneath. Well, look at where the foul happened. Here's Liam Davidsmeyer into the game, along with Cameron Sweeting. Apps and Guthrie sit down for the Sockies.
Was he? I'm really confused.
It's not
1-1. It's only 6 fouls. I was like, he was not shooting.
No, it's not 1-1.
Okay, I was really confused.
It'll be ball out of bounds for Pittsfield. So Sweeting and Davidsmeyer in. They join Gay, Petty, and Scranton for the Sockies. Up 57-33 with 3:06 to play. Scranton looks for an opening. He'll throw it out front to Liam Davidsmeyer. Over to Sweeting. Sweeting and Davidsmeyer, both juniors for the Socky squad. He'll hand it off to Gay. Gay will pull it out front and look for the call from Brad Tomei from the sideline. Over to Scranton, turns down the three. Davidsmeyer to Sweeting on a bullet pass to Davidsmeyer from the free throw line, banks it in. Liam Davidsmeyer with his first two makes it 59-33, 2:40 left. Avery Bradshaw with it to Freeman. Also in, Lothridge. Who else have we seen out there, John? Aaron Miller is checked in. Here's a runner up by Lothridge, no good, and dismissed it out of bounds. Also Evans.
Yeah, Logan Evans.
Logan's the only freshman on the team. He's a 5'3" freshman.
He was the only 8th grader on the team last year.
The one state.
Yeah. They won 7th grade state, though, right?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, so he wasn't on that team. He was there to cheer him on the whole time, though.
Bobby Stout in for Pittsfield. There's Petty. Kicks it over to Davidsmeyer, left wing, out to TJ Reel, who's also checked in. 2:15 to play. 59-33 the lead for Pittsfield. Reel runs it down. Free throw line, Petty over to Sweeting. Sweeting between the circles to Reel. Now to Petty. Petty turns and faces to Sweeting. Sweeting back to Petty. A little pitch and catch. Petty turnaround shot, no good. A rebound, Bobby Stout has grabbed it with one hand. He'll put it back up and in for two. Stout does some things every once in a while. You look at that and you say, where does that come from?
Or you say, why don't you do that more often?
Here's a ball stolen away now as Reel takes it away from Freeman.
12th turnover on Griggsville Perry.
Into the front court, Liam Davidsmeyer out the window, no good. A rebound tipped, and it comes away to Avery Bradshaw. 61-33 is the advantage for Pittsfield with 1:35 to play in this contest. Bradshaw, dribble drive in, shot up no good. Foul, I think this time by Petty, but let's wait and see. The last time I assumed that it was not true, but this time it is.
Petty's first, team 7th. Avery Bradshaw to the free throw line, shooting 2. He's 1 for 2 from there. He's got a single point on the night. 61-33 the score, 1:32 to go in the game. Pittsfield with the lead. First one up for Bradshaw is short.
Here's Joel Clements in for Pittsfield. He replaces Bobby Stout. On the other side, Kirk will check in if Bradshaw could make the free throw. Take it away, John.
What do you say, Charlie? What do you say? And the next one is short, no good. A rebound. Comes down to Sweeting, his first.
Sweeting gets the ball to Reel. He'll bring it across for the Sockies with 1:25 left in this contest. Free throw line, Clements to Davidsmeyer. Looks in the post, wasn't open. Off to Reel, right side, Sweeting. Free throw line to Clements. Clements will try to attack. Kicks it out top to Reel. Reel to Sweeting. Down low, Petty on the block. Forces one up, gets it to go. Petty with the 2. 63-33, a minute 5 left in this one. Petty's first basket of the season, if I remember right.
I believe so.
Miller kicks to the corner to Freeman. Freeman backs his way in, out to Aaron Miller. Miller is fouled, and I think it was on the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Is it Davidsmeyer? Or it's Clements. His first, team 8th, to the free throw line, shooting 2, goes Miller.
If I'm mistaken, it should be a running clock here.
63-33, it should be. 54.9 to go. First one up and good, as it's a 30-point game.
I don't mind that it's not, because, I like the fact that
these guys are getting
fellas are on the floor now, get a little extra playing time.
Yeah.
That's the downside of that rule.
Yeah.
For sure.
And Miller misses the second. Rebound comes down to Petty, his first.
49 seconds to play in a 63-34 ball game. Davidsmeyer with a free throw line shot, no good. Rebound, Clemens will run it down on the offensive side. Throw pass that's tipped. He got it back, drives in, put it up, no good. Rebound fought for. Petty and Freeman tied up. And it'll be Pittsfield ball in the alternating possession era.
If Petty gets a hold of it, I don't think you're going to take it from him.
34.4 seconds left. Reel to inbound. He looks for the lob, not open, still looking, gets it to Davidsmeyer on the wing for a 3, no good. Rebound down to Lothridge for the Tornadoes. He'll take it into the front court with 25 seconds to play in the contest. Lothridge looks for an opening, kicks it to Evans on the left wing. Evans with 20, drives inside, dishes to Freeman, now Miller for the deep 3, no good. Rebound will go out of bounds, and with 12.4 seconds left, Pittsfield will just about be able to dribble this one out, I would assume. No reason they couldn't here. As they lead 63-34, and I think that's going to be our final. The Sockey's with a big second half, outscoring the Tornadoes by a score of 40-15 in the second half to claim the victory, 63-34. They move to 6-7. The Tornadoes drop to 1-11. And we take you to the post-game show presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris, where we have final stats and a talk with Sockey head coach Brad Tomave coming your way after this.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situations change? Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important for you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Abney Home Improvement is a family-owned company with Christian values. We have a passion for helping our customers find the best products at a great price. We understand making a large purchase of windows and doors for your home is a big investment. Our mission is to be completely upfront with you. We have built our business on trust and reputation. We depend on our customers to refer us to friends and family for their home improvement needs. Call 573-221-0886. We finish what we start with quality for you. Abney Home Improvement, 100% satisfaction is what we build our business on. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
The holidays bring families together and their mobile devices. Everyone clamoring for a slice of turkey and a slice of your Wi-Fi.
What's your Wi-Fi password? What's your network ID?
Your feast is prepared, but is your internet?
Taking forever. So slow. We can't connect.
Don't worry, you can have your family over without leaving their data needs in the cold. Make sure your holidays are full of cheer by staying connected with Cascom. Call us today and receive a free install on all internet services. 1-800-252-1799.
We welcome you back on the post-game show presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Whether you're planning for retirement or planning for your college education for your child or grandchild, let Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris help you. 217-222-7173 or 1891 Main Street, Suite 2 in Quincy. Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Final in this contest, the Pittsfield Sockies defeat Griggsville Perry by a final score of 63-34, and John has a look at final stats.
First for the Griggsville Prairie Tornadoes, finished game shooting 12 of 42 from the floor, 28.5%, 6 of 23 from 3, 26%, 4 of 11 from the free throw line, 36%. Led in scoring by 14 points from Dalton Sherman, just 3 in the second half. 6 for Tucker Koonsman, 8 for Cash Kirk, 4 for Tate Koonsman, what he had at half, and Avery Bradshaw with a single point. Also 1 point for Aaron Miller on a made free throw late in the game to get you to their 34. For the Pittsfield Sockies, finished game shooting 22 of 46 from the floor, 48%, 4 of 10 from 3, 40%, 15 of 18 from the free throw line, 83%. Led in scoring by 13 points for Peyton Apps, 11 of those in the second half, 12 apiece for Carter Klatt and Will Guthrie. Guthrie with 8 rebounds, and also Noah Gay with 7 rebounds in the game. 7 points for Noah Gay, 5 points for Cooper Priest, 2 points apiece for Bobby Stout, Liam Davidsmeyer, and also Joel Clements, and then 3 apiece for Cade Tomhave, Nate Scranton, and that, I believe, gets you to, excuse me, 2 points also for Noah Petty in the game. Don't want to forget those. And to get you to their 63.
Final in the contest, 63-34, Sockies with the victory. We'll speak with Socky head coach Brad Tomhave on the postgame show, presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris, following this timeout.
Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, a branch of United Community Bank, wants to be your bank. Their friendly and helpful staff enjoys working with customers to give them the best banking experience possible. They're a full-service bank offering savings, checking, CDs, IRAs, and now offering mobile banking where you can bank from your smartphone. They can handle all your borrowing needs, whether it's home, auto, commercial, or agricultural loans. Contact Farmers State Bank at 217-593-7756. We want to be your bank. Member FDIC. One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Just because your kids are back to school doesn't mean you have to sacrifice your fitness routine. Illini Fitness is now open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whether you're a busy parent, college student, night owl, or early riser, our hours now fit your schedule. Call to find out about our affordable memberships at 285-5635 or learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org/fitness. Illini Fitness, located at 128 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. At Lanham Chiropractic, their mission is to ensure that they guide each patient to the possibility and enjoyment of a healthier you. Dr. Chris Lanham works together with each patient to identify the cause of the chiropractic issue and address it through chiropractic care, proper nutrition, and natural supplements, all while utilizing honest and trusting communication. If you're looking for a hands-on chiropractor who's proud to call this area home, call Dr. Chris Lanham at Lanham Chiropractic in Pittsfield at 217-285-6300.
Welcome back to the postgame show presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Final in this contest, a 63-34 win for the Pittsfield Sockies. We're visiting with Socky head coach Brad Tomhave. And coach, you take a look a year ago and you play a contest that was very similar to the first quarter of this game. Back and forth the whole time. A lot of guys making some shots. Defensive rotations were a little bit slow, and that's kind of what you saw in the first quarter of this one. Really the first even 3 or 4 minutes. You took a timeout. Your kids seemed to respond pretty well. What did you say during that break?
I didn't. I just kind of looked at them and asked them if I needed to say anything. And they knew. They knew their focus and where they were at mentally and how they were approaching both ends of the floor wasn't where it needed to be. And Griggsville came out and was running. I mean, they definitely set the tone and then the pace, and they came out with a purpose on both ends, and which led to them exposing us on their offensive end of the floor. And kids made big shots for them, and so they definitely set the tone of the game to start. And so, we called timeout, just try to weather it a little bit, and our guys did. They kept chipping each possession by possession, and got back to where we hit a big shot to end the first half, and then we came out in the second half and really were the aggressors. And we talked about the first 3 minutes of the third quarter as always being the most important part. And we came out and boy, Apsey got hot from the perimeter and it knocked a couple shots down, which really forced them into having to extend their defense. But I tell you that where it was, even when the shots were falling, I'm a firm believer those shots were falling because we were locked in a little bit better defensively, and they had a purpose of what they were doing on the defensive end of the floor, and it led to offense. And then once they extended it, we could shoot layups at that point, and the kids did. I thought we hurried a lot. When we got it in the paint the first quarter, I think we were trying to score it too fast once we got to those spots. Old Carter's just got to take his time and get his base under him, and he's one of the biggest, strongest kids on the floor, so he just got to take his time. And there's a thing about running fast offense. You want to run fast, but you don't want to hurry the offense. You don't want to hurry your set. So once they kind of got in the flow and understood that, take their time and see what's around them, and then they could go to a finish or a counter or the next pass. So really pleased with how we came out in the second half, and shots started to fall, but we were getting shots down in the paint for the most part, and then that you see the ball go in, and shooting's contagious in my opinion of what you see happening. And so you see the ball go in, and you start to free yourself up a little bit, and you're starting to shoot those perimeter shots to make them instead of hope they go in. So we were towing the line, and we knocked some perimeter shots down, and really ran. We stayed true to the defense, and I think that's why you saw we made them work a little bit harder in the second half offensively than what they wanted to.
Gap control was really important in this game, and you knew about Tate Koonsman, his ability to drive to the basket, and you really made the Tornadoes settle for a lot of three-point shots tonight. Yeah, and what was getting us in trouble is we were pressuring him too far away from the basket. There's no need to go out there and try to get in him from at 30 feet because he's quick enough kid. All he's got to do is get one bounce by you and get 50-50 with you, and now we have to have a long help situation off a wing. And if you got a long help to try to gap control him, then it's a long recovery, and it's impossible to get out there and contain and contest how you need to. And I think that's why you saw the Sherman kid get hot, and the other Koonsman kid I think knocked a couple down. So once we got that in our mind where we don't have to go out and pressure like we're down 15 and contain the basketball at the point, then we don't have to help as much. I thought Cade made him take some tough jumpers off the bounce, and I think that's what he wants to do first, is try to get to the lane and score that way. And then also by doing so, he's trying to create that long help situation, which he's got that kick out to his teammates. Next week's a little different animal. You're on the road at Pleasant Plains, who's starting to get a little healthier than they were at the start of the season. Very, very good, very well-coached team. And then you're back here Friday against Quincy Notre Dame. Two pretty tough tasks coming up. And, hey, you get to go back to school next week, too.
Yeah. Well, it might be good to get him back in a little bit more of a normal routine. I know they probably don't want to hear me say that, but, there's something to be said about getting a routine and having your being a little bit more comfortable with what you do on a day-to-day basis. So, but yeah, next week's no easy one. Plains is a tremendous basketball team, and Notre Dame is playing really good basketball, and that's always a fun one. So, tough week next week. It doesn't get much easier with Rushville having a nice year, and Auburn and Louisiana and Camp Point and Porter, I believe, to finish the month. So, January is tough in itself, but there's no easy ones on the schedule from here on out.
Hey, 1-0 in 2020, though. You got to like the ring of that, and hope to move to 2-0 next Tuesday. Coach, as always, thanks for the time.
Thanks, guys.
That's Saki head coach Brad Tomei. Final score in this one, a 63-34 win for the Sakis over the Griggsville Perry Tornadoes here at Voschel Gymnasium. Our postgame show and postgame interview with Saki head coach Brad Tomei is brought to you by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris at 217-222-7173. Or you can stop by his office anytime Monday through Friday. Saturday, he'll meet you for an appointment as well. 1891 Main Street, Suite 2 in Quincy for Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. Final in this contest from Boschel Gym, 63-34 Pittsfield with a victory over Griggsville Prairie. For John Hull, I'm Charlie Hull. Thank you for joining us for another Central Illinois Sports presentation.